Hey, it's Danny Tato, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Steam/Premium Edition. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but things are going well. We have 63 dwarves currently. We have a pretty full tavern somewhere over here. Don't worry about who it's full of, but it's full, so that's nice. We keep getting more and more of that. Visitors and whatnot, so pretty great. So things are going well. I'm going to go ahead and let time go here. And the last thing we were trying to do here is we're trying to flesh out some of these bedrooms. So I'm going to see if we have any more beds kicking around. We do, but I wanted to auto closest material. Looks like we had a few. And I think that's all the beds for this layer, which is awesome. Let's see if we can start placing. Actually, let me see if we finish these for... Yeah, all these beds have everything they need. So we'll start going over here. Where am I placing my... Okay, I want to do, got to keep it consistent. Let's place our coffers in the right spots here. And then we'll go up here. Wow, we have a lot. I think I bulk made a few. Just to speed things up a little bit. And I might do that again if it starts going slow. But I think I did speed up a couple of things. Okay, we're still running out of steel here. But... So I made a couple changes here. I looked at wrong menu. I looked at our orders, and I think I might have figured out this issue we're having. Where if I look, I'm going to pause for 1 second. If I just look at where our smelters are, for example, you'll notice this first smelter up here has 4 jobs queued up. So it's going to take some time to go through our 4. So smelt some lemonite ore, make some coke from a couple of different coke-bearing stones, and then make steel bars. So it's kind of steel bars are kind of getting like not a priority here. And then if I look at all these other ones, now you'll notice they have started to fill out a little bit. But this one's still empty and this one is still empty. And the reason for that is I think I figured it out. Looking at the orders for some of my metal, what is it called? Smelting jobs. They were all set to 1 out of 1. And I was doing that because it gives you the most control, so dwarves don't overmake some of the sort of limits that you set on some of your orders, and that can be very useful for a lot of reasons. It can cause them to sit there and finish the entire job before they move on to something like eating, sleeping, drinking, whatever, which can cause negative thoughts, so on and so forth. So I was setting everything to 1 out of 1 to kind of keep all that control. But I'm realizing that when it only queues up 1 job, it's going to queue up that 1 job at 1 smelter. So you'll notice some of these I set up 3, some of them are 2. In fact, pig iron, I'm going to go ahead and make 3 as well, along with steel, which I made for 3 out of 3 as well. So that way those will queue up at hopefully they'll queue up at 3 smelters. And then the other ones will queue up at 2. And that should spread things out. Now, it's still not ideal because it's still not going to, I don't think it's going to utilize all of my smelters still. These 3 are stacked with jobs. This one has none. This one has none. It makes a lot more sense if it would optimize by spreading those jobs out in a sort of intelligent way. And it doesn't look like it does that right now. So that's something I'm going to keep an eye on, see if there's anything else I can kind of tweak to further utilize these smelters. Otherwise, I might just get rid of them. It's like, why have it? We're still short on steel. So what I've been doing is... So like here, just adding a task, typing in pig iron, click it, and just repeat. Just make pig iron forever, and that's fine. Do we not have coal now? Oh, hold up. A Wereskink bard. Why did I not get an alert about this? Goblin bard has transformed into a Wereskink. My goodness. Alright, I have to very carefully make sure I don't delete this. Whenever you... Okay, let's talk about were animals and were creatures. Some creatures, citizens, random inhabitants of your world are cursed where every full moon, you can see it's a full moon right now, they transform into some sort of were creature. This is a Wereskink. Let's see if we can get a description here. A large skink twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow violet. Its brown scales are oval-shaped and overlapping. Now you will know why you fear the night. Just a creepy thing here. So it's already getting hit pretty hard here, but yeah, this is not fun. So what you're gonna have to look out for once we kill this thing, which I'm sure we will, you need to keep track of who got bit. I don't think scratches matter. I think it's only bites. They have to break through the armor and actually like cut open the skin with their mouths in some way. And so if I look at the Wereskink, it won't transfer to animals, which is nice about all these war dogs, so that's cool. But any, a sentient creature that gets bitten, or like, I don't know if sentient creature is the right word, but human, dwarf, whatever, grabs a stray war dog, throws the war dog, jeez, breaks the grip, releases the grip. So far, well, it's early. Okay, there's a hammer dwarf there, charging the skink. Stray dog's biting him. Yeah, he's got scales, which sucks. Shot is blocked. Bites the stray war dog in the left rear leg. Okay, it's a war dog. It doesn't matter. So far, not bad. Yeah, okay. So far we're fine. But what I'm going to do here is, because this can quickly be a problem, I want to kill this thing as soon as possible. So I'm going to grab my the Holy Net Treaties, which is my squad here. I just want to look. Okay, they're all equipped, which is great. So I'm going to tell them to make a kill order here on this guy and confirm. So this guy was a bard, I guess, that was here. And I don't remember if it doesn't say here. Yeah, it was a goblin bard that was in here, and he had this issue, and so as soon as he must have just migrated here, or not migrated, but traveled here to kind of hang out, and now he's a Wereskink and in my tavern. So we're gonna try. Yeah, everything interrupted by Wereskink. We're gonna try and kill this guy. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. I'm gonna let it just kind of play out, and then we'll look at the end after all of this combat ends and we kill it, who got bitten, because we have to make some decisions about that. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's see here. A lot of blood. Okay, he's dead. So took care of that. Okay, war dog was killed. Just fine. All right, Wereskinks. So we're gonna use his combat log here. And I want to kind of pick up. I wish it would pick up kind of where you left off here. All right, hammer dwarf. I think this is the war dog still. Keep going. Stray war dog by the neck. Bites the stray war dog. We saw that. All right, there's a recruit there. Bites the left front paw of the war dog. Fine. Throws war dog around, jeez. Okay. Recruit jumps away. Strikes, but it's blocked. Blocked. Deflected. Let's make sure. Okay, that was a bite. The attack is deflected by the steel mail shirt, and the force twist left shoulder. So I might have to check this one on who this recruit is. Again, I hate this new kind of combat log system where it doesn't tell you their name, it tells you their occupation. So now I gotta find which recruit. If there's more than one, it's gonna be hard to identify who it was. Bites the recruit in the head, but the attack is deflected by the recruit's steel helm. The force bends the neck. Like, again, this should be fine because I don't think the bite connected. It's just sort of like the force of the bite, like, the actual action of it, messed up his neck here. So bites the stray dog. All right, Swordsdwarf kick. He kicks the Wereskink, bruising the muscle. War dog around, shakes the war dog around, stray war dog around. All right, yeah, that's where the war dog died. Is split open his spine. So not good. If you don't take the time to read this, you miss a lot of the story. So that dog fought valiantly, but then if you didn't see it here, the Wereskink he has him in his mouth, I think. No, grabs him by the lower body, tears up his spine there, and then just continues to shake him around until he sort of just explodes, essentially, or just, is broken into a pulp. Kicks recruit in the head. That's fine. Swordsdwarf stabs the Wereskinks bard right upper leg, tearing the muscle. Artery's been opened. He falls over. That should mostly do it. Nope, he's still up and kicking around. Shakes the warthog around. Misses the recruit, stabs him, tearing apart the muscle. That's his left hand. Many nerves have been severed. The recruit attacks the Wereskinks bard, but it scrambles away. Grabs the recruit, bites the recruit in the right foot, but the attack is deflected. Again, steel armor for the win. Stray dog bites the Wereskinks bard in the right lower arm. The dog. Okay, that's the dog biting this guy. I was getting confused there. Okay. Shaking the recruit around by the right foot. Artery in the right foot has been opened by the attack. Oh, so this recruit's not doing so well. We'll see if he survived. The recruit bites the Wereskink. Okay. It's getting bad. Shakes the recruit. Again, another artery. Yeah, I think this recruit's gonna die. We'll see. Stabs the Wereskink in lower leg, tearing the fat. Shakes the recruit. Hammerdorf bashes the Wereskinks bard in the left upper leg with their steel hammer, chipping the bone. Shakes the recruit. Oh, God, so bad. Sword surf punches. Scratches the recruit in the head, but the attack is deflected. Stabs him in the right hand, tearing apart the muscle. Open another artery. Dog is biting him. Scratched the recruit on the nose, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So he scratched the recruit in the nose, and his nose fell off, or flew off, I guess. Steel Warhammer's coming in. Gets his sword back. His sword, I guess, was stuck inside of the Wereskink, and he gets it back. Okay, cool. Okay, this is mostly us just beating it. The Axedorf hacks the Wereskinks bard in the tail with her steel battle axe, and the severed part sails off in an arc. So his tail got blown away. Bites the stray Wardog. See, this is why Wardogs are awesome. Like the Wardogs are just tanking this thing, taking all the attacks, and my Dwarves are just able to kind of get to work. Left lower arm was cut off with an axe. Wereskinks bard bites the Axedorf in the right cheek. I gotta check this Axedorf here. You know, hopefully they die. You know, if they can die from the thing, then it's fine. You know, like, oh no, they died, but at least they're not gonna. You can get this compounding problem where now everyone transforms every month into a were whatever. In this case, Wereskink, and then you have 8 instead of 1, and it keeps multiplying. So, all right. So the Axedorf and the recruit, I gotta check. Grabs. Okay. Oof. The Wereskinks bard bends the wrestler's right upper arm with the Wereskinks bard's right lower arm, so his right arm is bending the wrestler's right arm, and the right shoulder collapses. Ugh, gross. Releases, pulls. Wereskinks bites the wrestler, but the attack is deflected, so again, should be fine. Another artery opened. Shakes the wrestler. Okay, no biting. Ligament, stray Wardog. Wereskinks shakes the wrestler. A ligament is torn. And then he just bled out, I guess? Because he's right here. This is mutilated corpse and a bunch of blood. Okay, so let's see here. So I don't care. It was an Axedorf, which I don't see one here. Is he dead? You're considered a spinner. Do you have an axe? No, you have a mace. You don't. You look like you have a sword. Yeah. Wardog. You don't have anything, but are you? No, you're considered a fit. Oh, did it already like change back? Let me see. Human recruit lore. This guy, lore. Where is he? All right, this guy. So this guy I'm worried about. I think this guy might have gotten bitten. And then this guy has an axe. And this guy I'm like 99% sure did get bitten. And then who else we got here? We got you, your child. I didn't hear anything about children getting bitten or anything. And that Wardog's dead. All right, let's see if anyone pops up dead. It's kind of hard to see what's going on here. Someone's left lower arm is sitting there. Mesm. Oh, is that this guy's name? Oh, it is. Okay. Weird. I thought it was a different name. Yeah, it says here, Ozid. Oh. This guy might have been using a fake name, like a fake identity. Ozid was the name he was using. But now that he's dead, you see his real name. So this guy might have been up to no good anyways. So I'm glad he's dead. Alright. Swordsdorf, Hammerdorf, recruit Rimtar. Fishery worker is fighting. It's so annoying, this system here. I might have to deal with this guy. Lore's nose. Yeah, Lore definitely. I'm gonna have to quarantine some people. So, what I'm gonna do. Where's the best place to do this here? I'm gonna cancel this job here. Wrong button. I want to do this. I'm gonna cancel you, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build just most of a wall here. I don't care about the material. Do it like that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a burrow, a new burrow for right here. That's fine. Symbol I don't care about, except I'm gonna name this quarantine. I don't know if there's 2 R's or not, but we'll call that quarantine. And I need to find this guy. Hopefully there's not too many, and I can't sort this, of course. No, Lore is a child. I need the other Lore. Okay. Oh, he's my commander. That sucks. Okay, you are going in here, and I'll make a separate one for him. I don't think this guy's got a problem, but I'm gonna put him away anyways, and see what happens. I'm also gonna put, just so we have it, a small stockpile here of food, and I'm just gonna put, like, I don't know, some random plants here, and then drink as well. That way, if they're not a were animal, they can still survive. You know, so I don't like totally just like kill someone for no reason. You don't have to take these kind of precautions, but I'm going to. So there's that. And so what I'm gonna do here is get this set up, get this built, activate the burrow so he goes in there, and then seal him in there. So yeah, so let's get some of this stuff populated, build this, and see what happens here. All right, what else do we have here? Okay, Lore's dead, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. So that guy's dead. And then wrestler around. Bites the wrestler. Okay, but that was deflected. This was just like ripping his arm apart. And shake people around with their teeth. Bites the stray war dog. Scratches the recruit in the nose. Okay, that's the one. I think that's the guy who died. I mean, no else his nose. So yeah, yeah. The recruit. We was pretty sure he was gonna die. I'm not super surprised by that. And he was shaken around several times by this thing, and arteries were just exploding. Sorry if you're queasy with that. I don't know. If you are, you may not want to play this game. Shakes him around, bites the recruit in the right foot, but it was deflected. Just double checking one more time. Kicks the recruit. Shakes, shakes, shakes. I wish you could filter for bite. Bites the recruit in the head, was deflected. Bites the stray war dog, bites the recruit. Deflected. Place the stray war dog. Okay, I think we're fine. I'm gonna cancel all this, and if we're not, then there should only be one other one. One other were creature. I'm gonna cancel all this here. There should only be one other were creature, and so we'll be we'll be relatively fine. Oh, let me cancel that burrow too. Let things kind of run here. Oh, okay, another artifact coming. That's cool. Yeah, taken by mood, making coffers. You claimed a stoneworker's workshop, and you're gonna walk around and grab stuff you need. Always keep an eye on it. It's this guy right here, just so you know. If they're sitting in a workshop not doing anything and they haven't started making the artifact yet, click on here and you'll see for a second. I'll see if I can catch it. It comes back. So now it says he works secretly, so he's working. But if it'll list kind of some, depending on the type of mood and whatnot, what items they need, or it ought to be hints about it, or literally just say it, depending on the type of mood. And that means they can't find it. They will also only grab those items in a certain order. So if there's like 3 items, 2 of which you have and 1 you don't, and they haven't grabbed anything at all, it's because they want to grab the thing you don't have. They're looking for that first, and you need to satisfy that before they'll grab the other stuff. So always keep an eye on that, because of course if they don't get what they need, yeah, we need more steel. If they don't get what they need, then they go crazy and start punching things, and it can be really bad. Easy way to get a quick tantrum spiral going on. So all right, we placed a bunch of beds. We need to place some doors. I was doing this before we were interrupted so rudely by our goblin bard poet, whatever it was, transforming into a wereskink. So yeah, there's 2 ways that can happen. One, they're just out in the world. Claystone toy boat. Okay. Cool. Let's take a look at it. Objects, artifacts, and there it is. Scratch blameless. Cool. Claystone toy boat. It's encrusted with cushioned claystone cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of longfin mako shark leather. On the item is an image of Rora Styles lives, the human, and Zero sweltered pearls, the luxury of wealth, the dragon in claystone. Cool. So a human and a dragon. Rora is cringing. The artwork relates to the ripping of the human Rora Style Lives head by the dragon in the early spring of '69. Nice. During the rampage of the dragon, blah 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 blah, the luxury of wealth in Beach Summit. On the item is an image of a hatch cover and bauxite. On the item is an image of Zasset Flicker Syrups, the dwarf, and Ebic Embrace Gates, the charcoal hammerer of fishing, the human in cow leather. So wordy. Striking down Zasset, relates the killing of the dwarf Zasset. This was human ruined one. This is the Ebic Embrace Gates here, is that human lasher, I think. Charcoal hammerer. Yeah, with a whip. Yeah, that's the lasher that totally destroyed our guys, our like 10 dwarves that went after them in our early on when we had that first siege. Because I remember the name Zasset. Actually, I think his corpse is actually still in the river, because that's where he got like pulled into it and then whipped to death. That guy killed everybody, man. Ebec, that guy was nuts. Yeah, that was at 251, so that was that first siege we had in the first year. Pretty cool. I love how those little details make everything, man. It's like so awesome, they make artifacts that have events that happen, and they're so detailed. A little wordy sometimes, but super cool. And same with any statues that they build. They can have refer to events that occurred in your fortress, or just things that have happened or important to civilization. Super cool. So that when they came, they called that the Squashed Onslaught, which is really cool. That was that first siege, and it was squashed. I mean, sort of. They just left, but one of them left. I believe it was. I think that first wave we killed all those experiments, but the lasher just demolished us. So Yes, you need bars, and you need charcoal. Let me check my hospital real quick and make sure that we got that going. So zone, hospital. Have you there? That's good. But no one's in there because I think the only guy that actually got like severely hurt was that recruit. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I can't. Is there a health tab? I know there used to be like a health tab. Places, tasks, labor, no. Well, what's in here? Standing orders, kitchen, stone use, no. Work orders, no. No, no, no. Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't. But we do need to make some traction benches. I'm gonna build just like another one of these guys here. And actually, I like putting statues in like. Oh, that was accidental. I like putting statues in most of my rooms, as you can tell. Yes, I know you need more steel. You need more everything. I should probably build another one of these guys here. Did I not? Oh, I built more forges. I'm gonna build another wood furnace here. Since my smelting's not doing the job. Oh, Dwarven child was adopted by a cat. I love that detail too. Cats, you can't adopt cats. Cats adopt you. It's way too accurate. Alright, you're gonna make charcoal on repeat. Don't care. Just do it. Stray war dog stung by a honeybee. Sorry. You'll survive. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know if that's like an incomplete feature or if things can, or there's more that can happen with that, or like why I'm supposed to know that. It just doesn't seem to matter a whole lot. I think I was still trying to create bedrooms. And this time I got interrupted by a strange mood. So let's keep this going. Do most of these. I need doors over here. So let's do that. I think that's what I was doing. Oh no, I think I made all my doors. Have them placed at least. Representative? Visiting? I feel like everyone in my tavern is a liar and just wants to steal artifacts. The funny thing is, I think now I have 2 artifacts that have been made in my fort. So unless they're trying to take stuff that other people brought, no doors yet. Stray horse. Drinks. All right. Let's make more of these guys over here. Man, I can't believe we had a were animal here. That could have gotten way worse. We're lucky we have that. We started getting all our steel stuff set up. Steel armor, steel weapons. We just had enough time. We've dealt with so much in this fort. I have another fort going, just seems like, you know, personally for me, that I've got running. And man, that one is so much more boring. There's like not a lot going on. Got a caravan, cool. Okay. So we had another Wereskink. Who are you? Alright, before I go on. Okay, War Dog. Oh, the mayor was fighting. Oh. Punches? Oh, well, you're gonna die. Bites the mayor in the right lower leg, tearing the muscle. Boom, done. Okay, so our mayor's dead. Well, I don't know if he's actually dead yet. I hope he dies, because if not, I'm gonna have to quarantine him. But, let's do it again. I might change their name to, like, the Skink Bane or something. Alright, luckily there's not too many people here. I hope Zahn will just run away. Oh no, everyone's running in. This is so bad. Absolute message spam. Oh, there's so much to look through. Okay. War Dog dead. Farmer is dead. So Zahn's dead. And the milker bled to death. But look at all these guys that fought. children. Oh my god, this is so bad. Alright, let's look at the Wereskink and see who they bit. Did this, like, reset? Alright, you cut off his lower leg. Okay, hopefully this isn't quite so bad. Shakes the ex-dwarf around by the right cheek. Grabbing him by the cheek and shaking him around, and the right cheek collapses. A tendon in the skull has been torn. My goodness. How fleeting life is. This doesn't scare me. Cool. Grabs a stray war dog. Misses. Grabs. Bites the stray war dog. Okay, war dog. Bites the stray war dog. Fine. Grabs. Bites the stray war dog. Shakes the war dog. Shakes the war dog. Oh my god, there's so much here. Alright, you're fighting a war dog. It's fine. Okay, stray war dog. Yeah, I wish I could filter this out. I want to filter for bites, you know, and just see who he bit. Artery in the head was opened. Goodness. Mayor punches the milker. Attacks. Bites the stray war dog. Punches the mayor in the tongue. Why? That audio stopped real fast. Interesting. Shakes. Oh, you know what? I think my headphones just died. No. It's okay. We gotta put a cut in here in a second. Anyways, let me just finish reading this and then I will charge my headphones for a little bit. Bites the mayor. Bites the mayor. Scratches the mayor. Bites the mayor. Bites the mayor. Oh my god. Bites the dwarven child. Okay, so I gotta check all the children now that were there. Bites the dwarven child. Shakes the child around. Kicks the mayor. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to. You say you have no health problems. You can't breathe. So you're dead. Mangled down recognition. Okay, so my mayor. My mayor is dead. Or he's not dead, but he's going to die without a doubt. Alright, you have no problems. Enraged at all enemies. Nice. Bruised and bruised. So you look fine. Health. Description. You're fine. Okay, so these two guys are fine. This one, there's only one person here. Mayor is only the mayor. Okay, that's good. Start over here. Health. Description. You're fine. Okay, there's 1,000 people here. Alright, let's just go one by one. You. Fine. You. Bruised, bruised, bruised. If it's bruised, I think at the top, I think it goes like most, like the worst wound to the not so bad. So if it starts with bruised, there should be nothing worse than that. So, Adil is fine. Udib. Bruised, bruised, you're fine. Normal. You're fine. Lore. This is so annoying. Bruised, you should be fine. Lore, I just clicked on. Nod. Fine. Kadal. Some of these people might be here to haul too, so they weren't part of the fighting. That was Kadal, but let me just double check that it was who it was. Yes, okay. Locum. Fine. Yeah, I think most of these guys are here to haul. I don't care about you. Monam. Fine. Bim. Fine. You're all fine. And ton. You are fine. Okay, so all these guys are fine. Anyone else over here? Just a dog and some teeth. Alright. Away. Health. Description. Bruised. Bruised. You should be fine. Health. You're fine. Health. Says healthy. Upper body bruised. You're fine. Health. Fine. Health. Fine. I think I checked you already, but just double check. You're fine. Health. Fine. The other thing I can do is just wait for them to get put into hospital and check them. Upper body's cut open. Right lung is bruised. This is Rimtar. You were already sutured, though. So that's old, and it's full moon. You didn't turn, so you're fine. Okay. You're the only one there. I'm gonna wait in my hospital for a minute, see who shows up, and then we'll take a look at who actually might turn. We'll set up a burrow and do all that next episode. But I do just want to see. I'm gonna let this run for a second. Okay. So Rimtar. Yeah, so you receive stuff on your neck, Rimtar, but your upper body's now cut open. That's a new wound. And then the duck, you're pretty hurt here. Just says injured, so it's not like you're gonna die. You're unconscious and injured. Oh, you might be sleeping, but all right, we're gonna figure this out next episode. I don't think there's going to be much more than just these two guys. Let's see. Okay, another one. Hold on. Seriously injured. Mangled. Okay, yeah. This is my mayor, Obak, who is not going to make it. There's no way this guy's going to survive. Just to look real quick, if you want a description. Left lower arm is mangled beyond recognition. Left hand is mangled beyond recognition. Head is torn open and bruised. Upper leg is cut open. Upper body is cut open. Right upper arm is cut open. I mean, just neck is torn open. Left foot is cut open. Everything's cut open. His middle spine is mangled beyond recognition. Upper spine is bruised. Right lung is bruised. His left cheek is bruised. Left ankle is bruised. So, yeah, not good. So Sibrek bled to death. That was the werebeast. Zahn was found dead, and a war dog was found dead, and he was named, which means someone's going to be really upset right now that their pet was killed. Ugh, so bad. Okay, we're gonna let's just run for one more second. See, I don't think there's gonna be much more than these guys. Okay, yeah, and he's treating these people already. It's annoying. All right, we'll figure this out next episode, guys. See you next time.